Good afternoon, and I would like to start my presentation by saying how appreciative I am for you guys to come out here and listen to my communications plan and view this presentation that I have for you. I know you guys have real busy schedules and are busy growing the bank, but I really appreciate you taking the time to come and listen to me. I'll kind of give you a rundown of what this presentation is going to look like. We're going to talk about just different factors, different areas of opportunity. I have my introduction, an executive summary, areas of opportunity, what the current situation is here in Sunshine Bank, key to success factors that are just going to make us more successful than what we are now. An analysis of alternatives, benefits, and risk of the strategy and solution that I'm going to present to you guys. And then towards the end, of course, I'm going to make my final recommendation. I really do hope you guys enjoy this presentation. As we all know, Sunshine Bank was founded back in 1954 by strawberry farmers, and I believe we've gone a real long way from those days in Plant City. And my goal today is just to kind of plant the seed of how we can grow by taking advantage of these areas of opportunities and making them areas of success for the bank. Sunshine Bank can be as competitive and as profitable as our current competitor banks. I am aware of the fact that here in Manatee County alone, we have over 234 competitors. And honestly speaking, when you walk into a bank, all banks have checking accounts, all banks have loans. So we kind of have to think outside the box, not only to our products but also to our customer service. And as we view now, we're doing an excellent job in customer service, so we just have to kind of tweak our products around and our services to make them more attractive for customers to come in. I think there's just a great array of different promotions and incentives that we have that we can offer to customers just to kind of make our products more attractive. As you know, the current Wall Street Journal prime rate is 4.25. It has moved quite a bit for 5 years. As you know, it didn't move for a while. We were at 3.25, and then all of a sudden there was just this huge rate increase that kind of made banks lower the interest rate they were paying. But I think if we beef up our home equity lines of credit promotions, if we build a checking account incentive and incentives for our current customers, that will definitely make us more attractive, more enticing for new customers and our current customers. CD rate promotion, I think it's something that we can definitely benefit from. As you know, anytime a bank or any business runs a promotion, there's certain risk that you take. The risk that we can potentially be impacted by is we have a greater fraud exposure. Considering our fraud department and how well that group works, it's not something that I am really concerned of right now. Profit loss is also a concern for banks when running these promotions, but I think if we strategize when running these promotions, we can really minimize the risk of profit loss. Now let's talk about the advantages, how we're going to make money, which is really what interests every banker out there. New money. We definitely need to grow our deposit base. We need to grow our core deposits, and we're going to do that by an increase of new money. Loan growth. With loan growth, there's interest revenue, and that's in general how we the bank make our money with that interest that we own on those commercial loans and residential loans. Market exposure is a great advantage. Right now, we're not a huge bank. We're not a Bank of America. We're not a SunTrust. But I think once we run these promotions and kind of get out there, the market exposure is definitely going to increase for us, and therefore increasing our customer base, and everything is just going to trickle down, or a domino effect if you want to see it that way. My recommendations are paying the closing costs associated with home equity lines of credit, which is something that we already currently do. We pay for all closing costs except doc stamps and intangibles. That's something we won't do, and because of regulations we cannot do. But continuing this program is definitely going to benefit us. After my analysis of our competitors, I see they'll run the promotion of paying closing costs maybe for about 6 months. They'll kind of stray away from that and then come back to it. I think us staying focused on paying the closing costs constantly is going to be a constant reminder to customers that we are willing to go that extra step for them, unlike the competitor. Like I spoke before about incentives, other competitors are offering a lot more for an account incentive, but there's a monthly fee. Considering the fact that we have a free checking account with no minimum balance and no monthly fee, a $25 credit for new checking accounts, I believe, is quite suitable for customers. Pretty much how it works: you come into a Sunshine Bank branch, you open an account with the minimum balance, keep the account in good standing for 30 days. Sunshine Bank will give you a $25 credit in your account. That's pretty much $25 cash money in your bank account for you to do whatever you like. Then we turn around and give a $25 account credit or incentive to our existing customers for referring new customers. What does that mean for our existing customers? You refer a cousin, a sister, neighbor, brother, coworker to open an account with Sunshine Bank, and you're going to get a $25 incentive in your bank account. Again, the same as cash money. You can use this for whatever you want. So, just think about it. If we have customers that refer 10 new customers, that's $250 in their pocket. They already have a free account. There's already no minimum balance. It's a win-win situation for the bank and for the customer. My final recommendation is having a CD promotion, paying an interest rate of 1.25. This is going to be a 24-month CD with a new checking account. The customer is going to be required to open a new checking account, but we're going to pay them 1.25% interest. Again, after a market analysis in Manatee County, there is currently no bank offering a 1.25 rate on a CD. I think this is going to be an extremely attractive rate, considering if you just look at the market, just look at the customer base that we have here in Manatee County. We have the snowbirds, we have the retirees, and we just have people with money that want to grow their money but want it to be safe. And I think a CD product with a rate like this is definitely going to bring them in and seem very attractive to the customer. I wanted to share this 2017 market share chart here, and as you can see right now we're number 10, and that's about 12% market share. No, I'm sorry, 18% market share right now. So just look at the area of opportunities and the growth that there's out there. We can be, number 2, just like we can be number 1 or number 3. We can definitely climb up the charts, and I believe following my recommendations is what's going to take us there. So the opportunity, like I said, there's an 82% market growth availability for Sunshine Bank. That's just waiting for us to go ahead and put our hands around that market growth, that market share that we yet haven't reached out to. How are we going to do that? What are the opportunities? The local advertising, getting our name out there, letting the customers know who we are and what we have to offer. That's going to grow our consumer retail. We need to just reach out to the retirement community, talk to them about our investment products, investment planning products that we have for them, how we're going to help them grow their money yet keep it safe. Manatee County, it's definitely a community with growing families. So there's great opportunities not only of targeting the mother, but the child when the child gets its first job, the grandparents. It's just the opportunities are endless. The commercial loan opportunity, as these families move in, they might want to open businesses. They need their first home. They need their second home, an investment home. And Sunshine Bank just has to be there to cover all those areas. And we have the products. We have the customer service. We have the knowledgeable employees. We just need to look at our products and kind of beef them up to service the customer the way they need. The current situation right now with Sunshine Bank is we're seeing a big decline in core deposit growth. That means we're not getting any new money in, and the existing money that we have is leaving. It's slipping away from us. It's going to the competitor. One of those 234 competitors is taking our money. So that's something that we need to focus on, and we need to focus strong. There's a deficiency in loan growth, and like I said before, that's due to our unattractive rates. The competitors, they're studying the market, they're putting out the rates, and they're stealing the customers from under us. There's a decline in customer retention, and I do understand about the 234 banks out there, but like I said, all banks have bank products, all banks have checking accounts, all banks have loans. What's going to set us apart is our employees, the customer service, how our employees are treating our customers. The lack of competitive rates, again, it's definitely something that is an area of opportunity. What are going to be our key factors to make Sunshine Bank successful? Most of the large competitors do offer a referral incentives, but they don't offer for existing customers. So that's definitely something that we want to target. That's also going to help us with advertising. If we have these customers going out there and talking to the neighbors, talking to the friends, talking to the family members, it's just the word is going to go around town of who Sunshine Bank is, and that's going to be a great motivator for the audience that we're seeking and the audience that we need to continue to grow and be successful in the banking business. And here I've just set up a list of the current top bank promotions. These are for September 2017, but you see TD is offering a $300 cash bonus. Chase, the same, with the total checking, it's $200, $150 with the savings account. Citibank is actually doing $500 cash bonus and $300 for savings. But again, like I said before, all these banks have a monthly fee. There's always a caveat. You either have to have direct deposit or do a certain amount of transactions. That is a bother for customers. Customers don't want to have to monitor their balance. They don't want to have to do a certain number of transactions. So that's where we come in with this simple, easy, no minimum balance, no monthly free checking, and we're going to give you $25. Benefits and risk, again, I just want to go over some of the risk. Is the exposure to fraud, loan loss, repo properties, one-time customers. Now let's talk about the one-time customers real quick. That is why it is so important for us to train our employees, not only to train them, but to aggressively train them on sales tactics and advanced customer service and how to make the customer sticky. I'm not concerned about the one-time customer issue because I know we've done a great job training these employees, and they just go above and beyond with customer service that they're not going to get with one of the 234 competitors. Benefits, I really do believe that if Sunshine Bank follows my recommendation path, you will see an increase in deposit growth. You'll see an increase in loan interest rate revenue. The bank exposure will be a lot greater to target those motivated customers. The opportunity for CRA credits, that's also going to increase when we just target all the different areas available in Manatee County, and the non-interest revenue as well. Here is just a short analysis of what other banks are running rates are for the home equity line of credit. Here you see us to the right. We have Fifth Third, Regions, and BB&T. But remember, this Regions rate, that's a promotional rate that's just going to last for a certain period of time. It's not something in the 1% is not going to be for the whole life of the loan. I believe it's 6 months. But BB&T is offering this 3%. It's locked in for the first 10 years, and that's something that, it's going to be the deciding factor for customers. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming and viewing my presentation. As my final recommendation for Sunshine Bank Incorporated, I think we can definitely make a difference by investigating the market. And after we've done that, just investing in the local advertising, beefing up our loan and deposit rates, training current employees on the advanced selling techniques like I said before. Sunshine Bank will be able to retain and grow retail deposit growth, commercial and retail loans by following my recommendations.